my goodness, that is, wow. Hello everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video. I hope you're good, I hope you're well. Little bit of a different setup today. Welcome to my bedroom. I just thought, I thought that this week's video would actually work so much better because it's sunny. Let's get some natural light in here. Let's see what we're dealing with. As I'm sure you've guessed by the title, this week's video is dedicated to milk makeup. Yeah! I've literally had so many messages ever since I posted my PR for milk makeup, asking me what it was like, asking me if I could do a little review. So I thought actually it would work so much better to do a YouTube review. And I don't actually know if many of you know, Milk Makeup is actually an American brand. Can actually buy them on Cult Beauty, which is amazing, but they originate from America. So initially they were really hard to get hold of. And I've just seen the hype building on TikTok and and I'm like, should I get this? And then I got the email, so I'm very thankful for Milk Makeup for sending me these amazing products. Now, as always, we're going to start with brows, and they actually just sent me a brow product. This is the Kush Fibre Brow Gel. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm not very keen on a fibre brow gel. I'm just not. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's not a bit of me. We're going to try it. This is what it looks like. Also, I love the packaging on Milk Makeup. They've got a little picture of like a before and after. So I'm assuming it's just going to make my brows thicker, but let's just have a little look. That's what it looks like. I can see a few fibres. I can't see any like obvious ones. I'm really nervous about this. I'm really nervous. So I'm just going to start brushing. Okay. Definitely giving me thicker brows. I think I'm going to have to clean up around it, but actually that's like just a fluffy eyebrow. That's actually quite nice. It hasn't made it too dramatic. I don't know if it's going to dry. I like with a normal brow gel, I like how it dries and kind of sticks in place. I don't know if it's actually going to do that. We'll see. I'm going to go and get some cotton wool buds and see if I can just clean up around it. It's a very dramatic brow. It's a very dramatic brow. I'm really not mad at it. Like, I don't think I'm going to be like reaching for it because I just like the kind of laminated brow look. It's made them thicker. I haven't had to fill them in. It looks more of like a defined brow. So if you like a defined brow, then this product would be perfect. So let's move on to the skin, because that is what we want to see. They have firstly sent me a concealer, and this is their Wax Concealer. So it looks like this. And this is the shade Porcelain. Essentially just sent me the lightest products, I believe, anyway. So let's go in first and cover some blemishes, and as you can see it's very pale. So I've just gone in and put it on my blemishes as I always do to colour correct and add a little bit more coverage. Then I'm just gonna go, oh my, no, I forgot the primer. They actually sent me the Power Grip primer. Is it too late? Right, I'm gonna have to take this off and we're gonna do the primer. We need to do the primer. Honestly, you can fire me as a makeup artist if you want to. So this is the Power Grip Hydro Primer. So they sent me two versions of this. They sent me a matte one and then a gel one. This is honestly gorgeous. Let me tell you, this becomes like a really tacky base. Not just by massaging into your skin and then you have to leave it 30 seconds for it to become tacky, but you can already see now that it's becoming tacky. And the amazing thing about a tacky base is it's going to lock your foundation into place. Another thing to note about this is that it is silicone free. Although it feels like a silicone, it is actually silicone free. So it means that you can use this with a variety of products rather than just sticking to silicone products. So I'm just going to go over onto my blemishes as I did before. I'm just going to press that into the skin and really work it in. And as you can see, that concealer is actually blending really easily. Like I said, it is more of a full coverage consistency than a lot of my concealers, but I actually really like that for blemishes. Kind of reminds me of the Collection Lasting Perfection, but a little bit more matte. Now for base, we're going to go in with the Sunshine Skin Tint. Now I was very impressed with this product. I've never seen a product like this. This is the packaging and I'm so shocked by this product. So essentially this is their Sbf Skin Tint. Now, as always with any Sbf product, I'd recommend that you use an Sbf serum on its own before that because you want that extra protection. This is very unique, very unique. I think this is the shade Bear. It looks like this and it's a roll-on. So you essentially just pump up the end to activate the product and then you roll. Now it looked a little bit darker and I was a little bit hesitant. I thought, is this going to be my shade? Actually, it blends out to be exactly that. Just roll the product onto your skin. So I'm just going to take my Coco Cosmetics by Chloe beauty blender and just start to press that into my skin. Also, this is incredible, this beauty blender. I've just got it and I'm obsessed. That blends out to such good coverage, still being light and dewy and also protecting you from the sun. Look how gorgeous. It's very subtle change from the other side. It just gives you a little bit of coverage and a little bit of lightness in you around, so you're in complete natural light. You can see exactly what I mean. Now we've matched up on both sides, we're going to go in with some bronze. So we're going to go in with their matte bronzer. This is the shade Bait. Now excuse how it looks because I was trying to get the cap off and I really struggled because basically it's got this screw top lid and then it's got a little plastic clear cap on. I really struggled to get that plastic cap off, so I knocked it. So it looks like this. Excuse the fact she looks a little bit sad. This is the colour. Like I said, this is a shade Bait. It's a lot warmer than what I'd normally go for contouring, but obviously it's supposed to be a bronzing product rather than a contour. So I'm just going to go straight in with this and kind of just do some dots, just because I don't want to put too much product on. Before we go in and blend that, I'm just going to wet my face using their Hydra Grip Set and Refresh Spray. Now honestly, this is the product that I asked for, that I said that I've been dying to try. I've heard so many good things about this, and I actually wore it the weekend when I went out with my friends and it actually stuck my makeup on the whole night, so I was so impressed. I'm just going to take my bronzing brush, this is the Iconic one, and just start to work that in, and it gives such a beautiful bronzy glow. Like I said, I used this the other day and I was so impressed with how good my skin looked. I'm very impressed, as you can see because I'm smiling so much. They've sent me some blushes. I haven't tried this one before, so I am tempted to try this. This is what the blushes look like. A complete cream one, and then we've got a stick one. So this is the other one. This is the one I tried the other day, and this is the shade Quirk. And like I said, it is the same kind of product as the bronzer. Whereas this Bionic blush and this shade Teleport. Ooh, I thought it was going to be red, but it's kind of more like an orange. It's like a coral. Let's go with that. I'm just going to tap that into the bum of the base of the beauty blender. Start to press that in. Ooh, okay, wow. Very subtle. That is beautiful. Very buildable. Even though I'm applying more as we go along, it's not taking any of my other products off. Can you see the lift that that blush gives? It's very subtle but beautiful. I haven't tried this yet. This is their Sunshine Under Bright Tint. It's a 3-in-1 under eye tint and brightener with vitamin C, hyaluronic acid and caffeine. This is going to help reduce dark circles, it says, and I'm here for that because I have got a purple under eye being so white. Look at that. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm going to take my concealer brush and start to press that in and see how that blends. I'm also going to go in with my finger. Can you see that? Is that just me? Like I say, I have such dark circles, but that is like, it's really natural, but oh my goodness, that is, wow. So passionate. Now we're going to go in with the concealer. Just put a little bit, because obviously we've got that on already, so we don't need much. I'm just going to put a little bit and a little bit on my nose as well. I'm not going to leave that to sit for too long because, like I said, it's very full coverage, so I don't think it needs to sit there and build coverage. And it just gives you the brightest under eyes. Now for our eyes, I'm just going to very simply go over the eye with this bronzer. It's a fluffy brush. We're just going to go all the way across the eye. And start, because it's a cream, start by pressing rather than rubbing, and then just start to wing it out as you come to the edge and like wing it into where you put that contour. Just so pretty. Like that on the eye is stunning. Also bringing that underneath the eyes as well. Now for mascara, they've sent me their Rise mascara. Oh my gosh, it feels so weird. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to describe it. It's like silicone, like, yeah, that's really strange. I think it's obviously meant to give you grip. That just is, don't know if you can actually tell. It's like ribbed. Very intrigued. You know how I feel about mascaras that aren't waterproof, so I'm very intrigued to see how this is gonna work. I'm just gonna go with my Laura Mercier lash colours because they're my favourite lash colours in the world. Just gonna go in with it, okay, it's actually giving me a lift. straight away. I'm just going to leave that, do the other eye and then come back. I'm really intrigued to see if that lift holds while it dries. This mascara giving, like, I don't think it's as like lifted as it usually is with my waterproof. They are fluttery and they are there, like they are really there. I have put a little bit more blush on, powdered underneath, and we're going to set our face again using the same setting mist. It is literally so refreshing. I go in with their Bionic Glow, the shade Virtual. This is their illuminator. Kind of more like a kind of dew rather than looking like an actual shimmer. Very much an illuminator. Like my beauty blender. And while that's still wet, I'm just going to press that into the high point. It's just meant to be more of a soft gloss rather than a shimmer. Right, now for lips. I'm going to very lightly with that tip of that bronzer and a little small brush just line my lips because I didn't see any lip products. Really soft line just to give my lips a little bit of shape. So now I've done that, you've got like a very slight little line going on. I'm going to go in with the lip and cheek stain. Literally just going to put that onto the centre of my lip, blend it out with that same brush. As you can see, you've just got a very subtle little rosy tint to the middle part of the lips. So there you have it, guys. That is first impressions and full face milk makeup, and honestly I actually can't pick a favourite. I'm honestly so obsessed. I think my skin looks so healthy, so glowy. I can't recommend milk makeup more. Like, I actually can't recommend it more. Let me know what you guys think underneath, and let me know which is your favourite product, and if you try any of them or you have tried any, please share them down below. I love you all so much. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next Wednesday. Mwah!